This is the Doctor, continuing the Battle Brothers Witchers playthrough. Let's begin the episode with our Fashion Minute. Here is Doc Morphing, our Gravedigger. Thank you, by the way, for commenting in one of the videos. So I've named our best tank after you. In fact, you have a level up. But before we get to that, today you are rocking the Ancient Household Helmet plus this mail shirt, the patch mail shirt we looted off the Brigands. The Ancient Household Helmet came from Undead Skeleton, and you are a Gravedigger, so thematically it works. However, I have to admit, this look is not the best look for you. I mean, you look kind of silly, kind of like a doofus right now, but a really, really good and valuable member of our squad because your defenses are insane. I've very rarely see a character of this type of background, like the Gravedigger, a basic background with such ridiculous levels of defenses. So, and plus you just keep high rolling. I'll give you melee defense, fatigue, and as a tank you're gonna need more resolve. Your hit points are actually fine for a Battleforged tank, maybe a little more, but it's not critical. Right now, you have 20 base defense at level 4. That is crazy good, thanks to Paranoid. So it is really ridiculously good. I want to try to find a heater shield for you. I'm going to take Shield Mastery or Shield Expert now. With a heater shield. So right now you have 38 defense, but with a heater shield, you will go up to 44 defense. And when you shield wall, you will get like 68. That is enough for you to tank like 2 unholds simultaneously. And I would feel confident with that. This is like, you are honestly almost an endgame tier tank. Could there be better tanks? Yes. But this is good enough. Now, you could like low roll defense the next 7 levels. But no matter what, you're good enough not only for now, but for most of the game. I think I'm gonna have a hard time replacing you. One thing is I did have to pick up Gifted to reach that level of defense, and I like tanks to have other perks for flexibility, like Taunt and so forth. You're probably also gonna need Fortify Mind, so your perks are gonna be a little, I might not be able to get Taunt on you. We'll see what we can do. But well done, Doc Morphine. Igor here, I thought about what to do with him. I kind of want to make him into a dagger specialist of some sort. And there are like 3 variants of dagger builds, but I kind of want to make you one of the 2 Catal variant. There's another variant where you go Rondo Dagger and Puncture with a shield. And the advantage of that is you can have very high melee defense. But I gave you Dodge. With that other variant, which might have actually been better, the Rondo Dagger Puncture variant, because your starting initiative was okay, but it wasn't like the most amazing. Like the higher the initiative, the more I want to make you into someone who doesn't use a shield, because shields, of course, lower initiative. But the other variant, the Rondo Dagger variant, can be very effective because it's super flexible. However, I don't think I'm going to go down that route. I might make one of those variants with another character at some point. But this guy, I think there's 2 ways to go. There's the Gannicus build from the Gladiator series, where you take Quick Hands and Dagger Mastery, and stuff like Relentless, Nimble, Overwhelm. And the idea is you have maximal flexibility. You can stab once with the dagger, Quick Hands to a mace, like a 2-handed mace, or a long axe, or some other weapon, and be able to attack like all over the place. It's just super flexible. With the Quick Hands you can also net, you can grenade, tons of options. I think it's the stronger build. The other variant is a pure duelist where you don't take Quick Hands and you stack, you go all in on the daggers, and it's designed to solo pretty much anything that doesn't have like 500 armor like the Orc Warlord. You would take like duelist perks like Fearsome, maybe even Crippling Strikes, although he may or may not need that. But the idea, you don't take Berserker Killing Frenzy, and the idea is you concentrate on being able to solo pretty much anything in the game that's not like Lindworm or Orc Warlord. That can also be very effective. I made one of these in an offline campaign. It was a little underwhelming, but I feel like I wasn't using it right. It can be really, really good if you have the right setup. Like you have someone else to do the stun or the daze. And then you exploit the full power of the Catal Dagger at that point. Even without the stun or daze with duelists, Catal Daggers can be okay. And you just need him to like deal with like 2 or 3 enemies that are very dangerous. There's a lot of flexibility too. With Nimbo, you're not afraid of goblins or whatever. You can rush up to the goblins and stab them. There's a lot of value from that. Because I already made the Quick Hands build, I want to go all in on the Catal Dagger build, even though I'm pretty sure it's wrong for this character. Among other things, his resolve should be higher if I'm going to take Fearsome. But, you know, let's do a pure dagger specialist build. Why not? And maybe we can find someone else who we can make into the Quick Hands variant. Maybe I won't go Fearsome. It's still good even if your resolve isn't like super high. But anyway, let's and for that variant I'm gonna take Pathfinder because I'm concerned about your fatigue. You only have 90 something, 98 base fatigue, which is enough for dagger. That's a great thing about dagger builds. Because daggers don't take up fatigue, you effectively gain back some fatigue on your character. Like compared to other builds, like pretty much every other build, like imagine you're using an axe, right? You lose 10 fatigue from that. And the thing about the Quick Hands build is since you have to have a two-handed weapon in your pocket, your fatigue is also going to be lower. The advantage of the pure dagger build is it's more forgiving on fatigue limits. But enough talk. Let's get you Pathfinder. It's good to have some Pathfinder characters. I don't believe it's something you have to go all in on. I think that's wrong. Like from a objective, min-max, whatever you want to call it, optimal perspective. Having options is good. You usually just need Pathfinders on some characters, not necessarily all characters. In fact, very rarely on all characters. So attack and defense, of course. The high road, hit points, resolve, and initiative, I want all of them, but unfortunately I can only pick one. And you need more resolve. I have to get you at least 40 something. Resolve is absolutely critical. And the minus 10, Fear of Beast. You're going to get charmed by Hexen. We can deal with that. We'll probably give you Resilient. That'll take care of that. Alright, Pendant Blade here has done very well. +4 range attack. Unfortunately, +1 melee. I think I'll skip this level. Everything else is kind of met. You don't need more resolve. So we'll take some fatigue and range defense. Why not? A little bit of range defense doesn't hurt. Take dodge. This way you won't get ganked by marksmen. You should have like 20 something range defense, which is plenty good for this stage of the game and really plenty good for most of the rest of the game. Alright, that all looks very good. Let's head back to town and get paid. Alright, we're back at Sudheim. Now we have enough crowns to fulfill our ambition, which is exactly what I want. I want that banner. And so at this stage of the game, we've already taken part in 9 battles in 5 days, and all that hard work of carefully preparing for the Brigand Thug fight, the Ancient Auxiliary fight, it all paid off. I'll admit the Nomad fights, I wasn't as optimal. Those could have been done a little cleaner, but they were still good results. We didn't get any injuries or anything. Mostly through luck, I think. Those fights could have been orchestrated even better. And the Noxer fight, I made a mistake there. I forgot, like, I didn't give my Minstrel better armor. He still would have gotten struck down, even if I gave him, like, this type of rugged surcoat, but he would have taken 2 hits instead of 1 hit. He got 1 shot. 2 shots, obviously better than 1 shot. And, so but it probably wouldn't have mattered for the outcome of that fight. I don't mind the minstrel getting struck down. The main mistake with the minstrel is I didn't try him out, and I probably wouldn't have hired him if I saw he was fragile. But then I wouldn't have had him for that fight. So, you know, it's a give and take. And look at the results, right? Our brothers are pretty much, we have 2 injuries. This pierced leg is from day 1 and it's going to be gone soon. And then the pierced chest is like, it doesn't really matter. It's a minor amount of fatigue loss. Everyone else has most of their hit points, except for our minstrel. It's actually super good luck on the minstrel. I can retire him and get the drill sergeant whenever I want. That's actually absurdly good luck, and it's silly. It's silly that some of these followers, I don't like the drill sergeant's, I don't like his requirement. Where is that guy? Down here. It's retire a man with a permanent injury. That's it? Like, isn't this supposed to be a badass mercenary? And he's supposed to, like, drill discipline them, the rest of the men, and lead them by example? Like, when you think drill sergeant, you don't think a bard who's frail, who's been in 1 battle and has 1 kill. Like, that's our drill sergeant, really? I feel like the requirements for that should be something else. Like, a brother who's been in 20 battles and retires, or I wouldn't mind seeing it be made a lot more extreme, because I think that's one of the best followers for early and mid game. Like, it should be a level 11 brother, or a brother with like 70 attack that's retired, or I don't know. I think like being 20 battles probably makes the most sense. Something like that. But anyway, enough talk about the minstrel. But look at the rest of our guys, right? We looted 5 pieces of Brigand Raider gear. Longo here has another piece. One of these padded leather armors we picked up on day 1, but all the other ones we got from the Brigand Raiders. And we chained like 3 Brigand fights very close to one another. So all of those careful little attention to detail and orchestrating the battles, it's led to this result. That's why I did all of that. It's not, and partly because I enjoy doing it, but the results speak for themselves. In the Gladiators series and the Lone Wolf series that I made, I'm sure folks are saying, oh, you know, it's easy to beat the Brigands when you have such a strong character like the Lone Wolf, or those 3 Gladiators are clearly super strong. But I don't think anybody says the Beast Slayer star is OP. I personally think it is pretty strong, but because of the Spedum here, but you know, it's not super strong. You don't get 3 super amazing brothers, or the 1 Lone Wolf with the 9 invincible armor, as long as you have backup for the Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf is terrible, like, without backup. But we got great results due to like tactically advantageous play, using nets, positioning carefully, using combined arm tactics. Sometimes I have a shield out, sometimes I don't. It depends. Like, all these little things add up. I see a lot of advice on the forums about like, oh, wow, you should not use shields because you don't do enough damage. Or like, oh, wow, you should definitely use shields because it provides extra defense. And neither one of those is wrong from like an optimal gameplay perspective. It's this assumption that if a shield is good on one brother, it must be good on everyone, or at least all the frontliners. Or if a shield is bad on a brother, it must be bad on everyone. Like, there's this tendency to just make everybody exactly the same, because if one thing is good, then having 2 of that same thing must also be good, or better even. But I don't think that's true. I think the results speak for themselves. I think having balanced teams is much stronger. Combined arms tactics. Having a shield will allow me, for instance, to tank 2 Brigands, and then I kill the rest, and then I can dagger them down. Without a shield, how are you supposed to do that? You can't. Or unholds, like, how are you supposed to like fight early unholds without a shield? I have no idea. You're just going to take tons of injuries for no reason. So, anyway, spiel over. The plan now is we need more guys. I want to get the 12 Brothers ambition after this one. I want to hire more guys. We want to dagger down more raiders, try to get everybody raider gear, and just make more money. Like, we need more money. So what do? It's tempting to head south to buy some more nets, but we've already used the contracts here. We'll wait a few days for the contracts to spawn again down south. I'm feeling heading north is the best bet. Among other things, I really want to fight a lot of beasts, and the best way to fight beasts is to find forests. Forest towns in particular have a very high chance of giving you beast contracts. And you want to fight beasts because the best retinue member, the, what's his name? The scout? Yeah, this guy requires you to fight beasts. So it's, for me, a no-brainer to head to somewhere with forests. Could also head south. It's not necessarily a bad idea, but I think we'll head to the city-states. I don't want to go there quite yet. Enemies are a little harder. Like, those nomad outlaws are much harder to dagger down than the brigand raiders because they have like more defense, 5 more defense, and a little more resolve, I think, and that makes a big difference. Daggering down those raiders. Ooh, we completed our ambition, and everybody's euphoric now. Not surprisingly. Now that I have the banner, I must give low settings this, hold on. All right, I reorganized the company a little bit. The reason why I love the banner early game is it makes such a big difference. You get 10% of the resolve of this character for everyone else because he has 65 resolve. Everyone is getting 6 extra resolve. That is huge. It makes us confident easier. We suffer fewer risk of morale cascade problems. Like, that's one of the ways you lose early game. Your company breaks. That's how you lose characters. Like, a guy panics and starts fleeing. It's very, very bad. Having this gives us this passive buff that the effect is individually small, but adds up over all your characters. It's by far the most important and biggest buff in the early game. Like, you can think of it this way. Right now, I've just added 6 stats to, right now, 7 brothers. Once I get 12, it'll be 6 stats or 7 stats at that point to 11. That's 77 stats. Right now, it's 6 times 42. 42 stats with a single item. That's crazy good. You're not going to get better value than that. So I prioritize the banner. Super, super important early game. This might be one of the earliest times I've ever gotten the banner, actually. Plus, the banner is actually a good weapon at this stage of the game. 50 to 70, like, that's really good. And it's a backline weapon. That's super, super solid at this stage of the game. When we have, I mean, we got lucky with that pike from the brigand. Longo's going to go on the front soon enough. Probably put the minstrel back. All right, enough talk. Let's head north. Okay, we found another big town, Dinklesmart. What a silly name. This town is surrounded by lush green meadows, orchards, and fields. There's a wheat field, there's a watchtower, wool spinner, there's an orchard. So this town is really likely, oh, the orchards are burned down. This town is really likely to have farmhands, which I would love to have some farmhands in our company. Burn down orchard, big town. Might have to buy some tools. These big towns you want to prioritize early on because they can give you up to 3 contracts to pick from. Look at that. Ceremonial season, incense. Well, we don't trade. Ambush trade route's real good for us. What's in the tavern? Something about a witch. I don't really care. Armor. Oh, no heater shield, unfortunately. I don't care about that. Let's see. Miller. Squire. He's kind of expensive. Farmhand. Hey. Ooh, a rat catcher. Let's, I'm gonna do a little bit of the inventory management first. Alright, sold off a bunch of my stuff. Now we have 1,400 crowns. We can hire some more guys, but let's check out these contracts first. Cargo. Sudheim. Hey, that's pretty close. I might actually do it. I'll need some time to think about that. Let's check out this 2-skull contract. Deliver. Blankwasser. I don't know where that is. Maybe. Brigands, yes, this I do want to do. I'm just going to accept the offer. Raiders encampment east. I mean, there could be a famed item there. It's 32 to get some rumors. We can afford the money. Okay. That doesn't necessarily mean there's a famed item, but I'm just going to assume there isn't a famed item, and I do want to do this contract for this town. I want to build up rep. I mean, I need tools, among other things. Already sold off, and more brigands, of course. This is very likely to have extra raiders that I can kill. Yep, that's a good location for us. And then, who knows, maybe I do those delivery missions. So, let's hire some more guys to make the upcoming fight a little easier. Farmhand's good, but he's expensive. We can afford him, of course. I like the rat catcher. Is there anyone I want to try out here? Squire's kind of expensive. Although squires are very good. You do get the extra pitchfork from the farmhand. Rat catcher, Miller. Not sure who to hire. Let's this guy gets the extra net. I want the net. You're terrible, but you got us a net, so welcome to the squad, buddy. You're the definition of an explosible brother. Kinda want the farmhand. What else do I need my money for right now? A heater shield whenever that spawns. I just kind of want a cheaper farmhand. Alright, in terms of hiring decisions, I do want to hire the farmhand, but I don't want more than 11 guys so I can get that ambition for 12 brothers. In fact, I don't know when that ambition triggers. I know it can't trigger if you have 12 guys. I don't even know if it can trigger if you have 10 guys. I hope it can. There's no reason for me to hire anyone else yet, so we'll wait on that. There wasn't anything good in the marketplace, right? Yeah. Nope. I want the tools to become cheaper. And we have our rat catcher. Not sure how I'm going to use him yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright. I'm going to head out to this camp. Alright. The camp is extremely easy. Many thugs, a few poachers. I'm not going to bother recording the battle. What is interesting is look at these tracks, including beast tracks. Once we kill the camp, we can follow the tracks and see if we can pick up an extra fight. Maybe there'll be some raiders. So this is another reason why I like doing the brigand camp fights early. You never know what sort of nice extra bonus fights you can pick up. But as for this battle, it's going to be very straightforward. Just some thugs and poachers. We're not going to have any problem with this whatsoever. So I'm not going to risk sending them. I mean, the minstrel is just going to be retired. I don't even want you to gain experience. Ratcatcher could actually have some value, so I'll send you out. Why not? Nice little battle. We took some armor damage. Our fisherman took injury. There was a turn 1 lucky headshot from a poacher, but it's a minor thing. The ripped ear, not a big deal. Ratcatcher took a slight amount of armor damage, so did our Igor. But otherwise, very successful battle. One of the poachers managed to escape. They routed too quick. Couldn't catch them. Very unfortunate. But good fight. Look at all this money. We got 241 crowns, cloth. But we still haven't done a battle this video. I want to find a good battle to record, because that was not an interesting battle. So now I'm going to follow these tracks. See if we can find a beast, maybe some dire wolves, anything to fight. Tracks are starting to look pretty old. Oh, yes, this is the fight we want. Beautiful. Let me reorganize my company. As I'm reorganizing, I need to do some level ups first, and then I'll finish the reorganization. Fisherman here leveled up. Good defense and attack rolls, excellent. And between the fatigue and the resolve, I'd rather have the resolve. A little more resolve definitely doesn't hurt. You're still terrible. I'm going to give you backstabber as per the original plan. I have no choice but to put you on the back line because you're injured with 2 injuries. I'm pretty sure raiders have executioner, so you take extra damage. You can't be on the front line. You just die in like 2 hits. So put you in the back line. You can have worse armor. Why not? And then our beggar, this is probably, the beggar and the ratcatcher are the most expendable brothers. I don't really care if they die. So they're what I call the classic martyr type build. So a little more hit points, fatigue. Your resolve is so bad, we need to get your resolve up. Colossus. 9 lives lets you tank a little more. Rotation lets you potentially bail out. Or they're definitely gonna take rotation on Doc. I'm thinking I get Colossus and then rotation next turn. We don't need rotation yet. Maybe I should have gone 9 lives for more fun, but Colossus is fewer injuries is still good. All right, I'm gonna continue reorganization. All right. I finished reorganizing the company. The plan is a little different than in the past. I'm bringing out the minstrel as well. I gave him the bow, not because I expect him to hit anything, because just in case those raiders have throwing weapons and they think they have range superiority and won't charge me, this should force them to attack us. Minstrel's not gonna do much. He's going to bust out the dagger and the knife to get us some more surround bonuses, like dagger and the shield. That's pretty much his whole point. Hopefully he won't die. If he does, whatever. It's really not a big deal. Our fisherman, I wanted to give him a dagger, but he's not going to have the fatigue to use it. He has no choice but to stay back with the pike. Bannerman, pretty self-explanatory. I put a sling in the pocket just in case, like, we need it to trick the brigands. Pendant blade, super strong, of course, with the spetum and all that. Doc Morphine should be able to tank 2 of the brigands, just in case he needs help. Our beggar can help out. In fact, I'm gonna swap to these type of shields. The Adarga shields are a little less durable. I have a lot of shields in pockets. In case we need them. It's a small amount of fatigue, 5 fatigue. It's worth it just in case we need them, because I might bust out the dagger, right? Like if you have the dagger, the shield is just a good thing. Igor, his armor is a little beaten, but it's fine. He's going to start daggering fools for us. He has good attack, and he has dodge, so his defenses are actually better than they seem. Put a spear in his pocket just in case we need to bust that out. So he's gonna help dagger and break morale. Yeah, let's get to it. This fight. So the goal in this fight, we always win, but I want all. Oh, they think they can beat us. Like they want to attack us. That's hilarious. I want all of the raider armor. That's the goal in this fight. Oh man, look at this gear. And one of these guys has a dagger. Okay, I don't know if I can get this armor. I think I can if I get the flail over there. So look at the analysis of this battlefield, right? We need to kill the thugs. Maybe I only get 3 pieces of armor. This particular raider has no head helmet. Very vulnerable to flail. These two are two-handers. They're actually very vulnerable to daggers. Might net one to make the battle go easier. Let's see what they do. Oh, they're not gonna rush us? Okay, well, one of them rushes us. Beautiful. We need to kill this thug as fast as possible. And we also need to tank the raiders on the left. The position, like, I could not have known they would spawn like this. I wish I could switch positions. I want to bring our tanks to the left, flail user to the right. So, what I have to do to optimize the positioning is I have to fall back. That will give me a chance to swap. Rotate the spearman to the right and rotate, the Longo with the flail. He's going to be a spearman eventually, but for now he has the flail, right? Rotate him to the right, rotate other folks to the left. Probably only going to back up 2 because I want to, no. Let's see what the rest of them do first. Okay, that guy with the two-hander in the back, he's not very dangerous because he can't even move and attack. Watch out for the polearm guy, though. Alright, so I came up with a plan. I am going to fall back too to try to take advantage of this. And with Zook, I'm going to wait because I want my initiative lower. I want them to rush up at me. So this is what I call a shuffle. I'm gonna put the rat catcher shoot. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna come here. Mistral moves back. I mean, Mistral might as well take a shot. Probably need net on the left. Oh, okay, that's fine. Pendant can get off a cheeky shot. Oh no, I hit that guy's armor. Yeah, you can't account for that sort of stuff. Might as well take a 25%er, right? Like, why not? All right. Good, good. All right, we're about to alpha strike these brigands. Getting to high ground here can be good. And if the rat catcher dies, it's not a big deal. Don't even know if I need to net this one. This raider moves over. It's fine. He's got a shield. He's gonna just spam shield wall a lot and do like the occasional attack. He might try to knock me off. That would be bad. Alright, I have the battle strategy. As tempting as it is to take the high ground, it's not necessary. I'm gonna throw a net on this raider to control him. If I throw a net and don't put anyone next to him, he literally can't do anything next turn. And then we'll kill the 3 thugs, kill this one, dagger this one down, and then like sweep around the right flank. Spear wall to try to force this thug to come to the middle. Our beggar is going to swap to the dagger and shield wall. Hopefully this brigand will try to break the shield. Alright. This one. Fisherman waits. Low setting waits. Okay. Igor's got dodge. I want to put Longo here. He has to go there. So I guess Igor is tempting to go up and start daggering this raider, actually. But we need more help on this flank. Let's get the maximum surround bonus. This raider is actually pretty fast. Longo has to wait because I can't get you into position yet. Pendant. Arrows are good, but the Spedum is even better. Ooh, 84 miss. End my turn immediately. Minso's gonna... 39%. That's something. That's an attack, sure. Zook. Go up. Stab. Miss again. Should be able to go ahead of these guys. But just in case, I think I can go ahead of them without using adrenaline. Okay, Doc. I said I was not going to put anyone next to this raider, but I'm thinking I actually have to free up space. Pendant Blade's position is... I should have shot twice with the arrow. That way I could have moved the fisherman up. Going here with Longo is actually terrifying. But I think we have to risk it. I feel like I have to do this. Oh, okay. It's fine. This raider might come here, try to attack our bannerman, but low settings is pretty fast. That puncture is not gonna do much. But it's better than any of my other options. Good. Well, let's start flailing down one of these. Ooh, sprained ankle. That injury should be good. Oh, okay. This is fine. This is fine. I don't mind that thug over there. Because that raider is breaking, he's very inaccurate. 95% kill. Move over in my turn immediately. Maybe we go ahead of that thug. It's possible. Wow, this raider, despite being netted, is still faster than Doc Morphine due to Doc Morphine's paranoid status. This raider might come here. I don't want that. This guy's got a pierced chest. He's catching breath. His initiative is much lower. Gonna move up Zook. Stab in my turn immediately. We still don't need adrenaline yet because of his naturally high initiative. Okay. Oh, don't break your armor, buddy. I want your armor. 41%. Why not? Hey, good job, Mr. Minstrel. You hit. And you even injured this guy. Beggar. Let's see what happens with Doc Morphine first. Low settings. You don't have anything better to do than to stab. Igor can take him. Okay. Longo is going to wait because I want to run up and flail this guy. But if I do it now, I'm liable to get attacked. I want the Brigand Raider to attack Doc Morphine. Igor works on that morale break. Let's see what that Raider does. The Fisherman. So, I normally wait for free kills, but here I'm going to try to kill early to cause a morale break. There's nothing else to do with Fisherman. I'm not going to swap him to his knife. Okay, this morale break is really good. This thug is done. This Raider might try to do rotation shenanigans. Or he might come up. If he comes up, I'm perfectly happy with that, so I'm going to wait. Ah, poor Raider trying to break out of that net. I am going to swap to the dagger, stab once, and end my turn to... Oh, wow, there's... Might as well end my turn now. Alright, so that Raider thinks he's clever, huh? I'm just gonna shield wall, not gonna bother stabbing yet. Low settings is gonna hang back. I don't want this Raider somehow sneaking up. You don't have a knife in the pocket, right? No. Okay. Longo. Well, I want this guy's armor. Hopefully I got it. We got the hook blade. That's really nice. Igor's going to swap to the shield and shield wall, or our rat catcher rather. I'm anticipating this Raider coming up to attack us. 16%, meh. It's not much. This Raider could try to do something, but Zook is gonna go up. Now it's just daggers out on everyone. And his turn immediately, because why not? I want this Raider to go there, so I'm gonna wait on Pendant Blade. Fisherman, now we can bust out the daggers. Minstrel, I know what to do with you. That was always the plan. Yes, yes, pass your turn. That was him passing his turn. Very considerate. Low settings. Let's get the kill. Nope. Miss. Longo swaps the knife. Misses. Dagger waits. Ratcatcher swaps. Waits. Doc. Alright. Alright, your armor's... Oh, no, no! Stop damaging the armor, damn it! Let's get Pendant. Shield wall to defend some more. Zook, okay, good. Let's let this guy attack. 10% miss, beautiful. This guy's got 3 turns, so we're gonna wait. Farming these last 2 pieces of armor is an interesting exercise. Whoa, headshot, and he attacked twice, missing. It's not very accurate, is he? 57, he's gonna go ahead of me, he's fresh. So now we might as well wait. Beautiful. Longo here is not afraid because he has no shield, but this guy has a flail which ignores the basic shield defense bonus anyway. Now we just want to mob them. Try to get as many bonuses as possible. You can move the Fisherman and Zook up, so move Doc morphing over. Istro's actually still kind of vulnerable. Igor. Doc. I can move Pendant Blade up to surround you. Okay, we're gonna move Igor over. Try to cause as many get surround bonuses. Now we stab. Alright, let's see. 5 turns. Beautiful. Perfect. This battle went exactly the way I expected. Hopefully I get all their armor. Alright, we took very little damage that fight. It was almost a flawless victory. Low settings took a slight amount of damage on his armor. We got all 4 suits of armor. I think they had more helmets, right? We only got 1 of the helmets. We got upgraded flail, a hooked blade, which is a very nice weapon. This is the type of result we want to see at this stage of the game. Ah, beautiful, beautiful armor. Now we have enough Raider, at least body armor, for everyone. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. So this is how you use your brothers efficiently. Like, these are the types of battles you want. You want to be able to try to get as much of the armor as possible. And not only did we get as much of the armor as possible, it's not even like risky. I took, what, 1 hit in that entire battle, like 1 piece of armor damage. They swung a little more, but they were like 16-20%. Like, whatever, let them swing their 16-20%. Even if they connected, it would have taken 2 hits to kill the beggar. And even if that happened, we still had plenty of options. Like, we could always kill them at any point through their armor. So truly, I think that was a great battle. We had a slight amount of luck on our side. This short bow even like did something. So yeah, I'm very pleased about these 2 battles here. Thank you for watching. Until next time.